everyone. It is Tuesday, December 5th, and it is almost 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to actually do today. I am completely exhausted. Thank goodness for coffee. I'm already on my second cup, but as I mentioned, I believe it was in yesterday's vlog that our daughter is teething, and last night was not a very good night. Basically from 11 p.m. until 5 a.m. she was up and down throughout that entire time, crying and fussing because her poor little mouth hurt. So I have not gotten the greatest of sleep, and yeah, so I think I'm going to be sticking around the house today, doing some chores, maybe a little baking, maybe a little wrapping, something like that. So we'll see how it goes. This might not be the most exciting Vlogmas video ever, but I'll see what I can do for you guys. So I have some laundry going, did some editing on my vlog from yesterday. Now I'm about to eat some lunch. Got some broccoli and cheddar soup. That was sounding quite tasty at the moment. So I'm going to eat some of that, and then I'm hoping to do a little bit of Christmas baking. Alright, so I ate my lunch, I switched the laundry, and Lizzie's taking a nap, so I'm going to do some baking. Well, actually this recipe is a no-bake recipe, so yay! I don't know how much time she's going to give me. She's probably going to want to eat in about an hour to 2 hours, somewhere around there. So that's why I picked this recipe. It seems like it's going to be rather easy. I've never actually made this recipe before, so I'm hoping it's going to be good. It sounds delicious. If you're anything like me, brownies are one of my biggest downfalls. And this is a no-bake brownie bite recipe. So essentially it's like brownie batter truffles. So you don't need very many ingredients. You just need a box of brownie mix, a bag of mini chocolate chips, butter. It does need to be melted though. And then an optional thing they said you could do would be to roll in powdered sugar when you're done, or in like a cocoa powder, or the other option would be a chocolate pudding mix, like the powdered chocolate pudding mix. But I'm going to go for powdered sugar because I love powdered sugar on brownies. So all you do to start out with is you combine the brownie mix, a half a cup of the mini chocolate chips, and the melted butter. I'm just going to mix this together slightly. Okay, got my butter melted, so I'm just going to pour that into here. I'm just going to mix it up. So I guess I should have read the recipe a little bit better. It says in here, depending on various factors, brownie mix being the main factor, you may need to add an additional 2 to 4 tablespoons of butter. So I read that and I thought, okay, I'll just dump what I have in and we'll see if I need more. What I didn't read is add the melted butter until you can easily form the mixture into balls. So yeah, it's a muddy mess, if you will. I'm trying to salvage it. If not, I'm going to have to go and buy another box of brownie mix to be able to make this on another day. So I'll keep you posted. Alright, so I think I might have fixed it. I guess you have to be a little bit smarter than your own fails. What I did is I did chill it in the refrigerator. I tried rolling it into a ball. It rolled into a ball, but it was pretty mushy. So I didn't think that was going to work. So what I ended up doing was I added a little bit of flour and some more cocoa powder into it. That seems to have been able to thicken it up a bit, so hopefully I should be able to continue on with my recipe. I guess learn from my mistake if you happen to make this lovely recipe, and that would be to add the butter sparingly and then mix it up and see how you're doing, and then continue to add the butter. Don't put it all in at once. I beg of you, do not put it all in at once. So let's see if this works. This is a much better consistency. Yeah, I think that's gonna set up pretty good. Alright, so I finally finished rolling all of these into balls. This is taking a lot longer than it should. I'm going to roll them here in the powdered sugar so I can finally be done with this. This was supposed to take like a total of 20 minutes. This has taken way longer than it should have. So let's hope at least these taste good when I'm all done, right? Finally done! Yay! My goodness, that took way too long. It would have been much easier with the time that I spent on this to just bake a pan of brownies. So if you're going to make this, be very careful with that butter, or else it's kind of pointless. But this is the final product. Let's have a taste. Definitely good. Tastes just like brownie batter. Flavor is delicious. I would say this would be best served cold. So if you're going to make this, make sure you store it in your refrigerator. What I'm going to do, since I made it so early, is I'm going to be putting this into our freezer. We have a chest freezer. But when I go to serve it, I'm going to defrost it and keep it in the refrigerator. Yeah, I would say my final notes are it's definitely delicious. But with my personal fail, I don't think it was worth it. I would have rather just made a pan of brownies. But maybe if the recipe would have turned out better and I would not have screwed it up, I would not feel that way. So, you know, I would give it another chance because it does have a good flavor. But I just screwed it up. I don't know how you could possibly screw up a no-bake recipe, but I found a way. So I promise you guys that I am much better at baking than it appears. I'm going to blame this on the fact that I did not have very much sleep. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here today. I apologize, this isn't the most exciting vlog on the face of the earth, but I did my best today. So sorry guys, I'm so tired. But I guess my screw up in the kitchen at least made it interesting, I hope. So, whatever. 'Tis life, right? Alright guys, well, I will see you next time.